Jack 8-0, I'm folding. Uh, yeah, that's kind of a coolerish hand. I mean, standard, you know, Rob Nobot has a pair, T Poker has Ace King, he's short, he's gonna shove. Um, I elected to raise here, and I immediately get shipped on. And in hindsight, and actually when I was doing that, I knew I shouldn't have done that because I really felt like Rob Nobot is the type that would just um, shove after losing big pot. But in this situation, he actually had a hand. But yeah, I felt like I shouldn't have raised that button, and I was let known that it was a bad idea. 6-5-0 on the bigs, I get walked, which is nice. 9-2 off. Really no option there. I don't really like jamming. I really don't like raising. I like folding. It's the best play for me there. 2-6 off. A fold, but if you guys have noticed a trend, Pacific limps just a wide range. I mean, it's just, and not only that, but now he calls off. Well, he doesn't. Yeah, he calls off here, which is just so. I mean, I don't know. He's just so bad. It's like, wow, you limp, call a raise, and then on the flop or gutter ball, you get it in. I mean, this just makes no sense. But I mean, I'm happy with the dynamics at the table. I felt like it was exploitable. I could, definitely take advantage of. Here, I decided to peel with a gutter. The bet was kind of weak, in my opinion. And when he bumped it up a bit more, I felt like potentially it was a bluff. But then again, I turned a pair and I also had a gutter, but I decided it was a fold. It didn't. I don't know. It didn't feel like. I mean, I could have raised the flop, but I felt like I had a good shot at this. Winning the tournament. So I felt like I didn't have to take any unnecessary moves unless I had it. King Queen with Ace Jack. That's a standard hand. Rob Nobot is short. He brings his king on the river. Pacific is now the one that's short. I get 6-5-0. And again, I fold. Pacific, I think fold, yeah. And Rob Nobot, they both check. T-Poke honestly kind of weird. He flats a raise in the small. I think he folds here. Yeah, which is really bizarre. The whole hand was bizarre. I think he was trying to flat because then he wants the Pacific shove and then just checking down kind of deal. But I don't know. I felt bad. Here was kind of standard. He had really like 8 big blinds, whatever. He shoved on me. I decided to isolate, and my hand holds. So I'm pretty happy with that. Ace Jack in the small, I bump it up, and everybody folds. Man, if anytime there's a trapping hand, I should have been trapping with that Ace Jack suited because I really felt like I can get it multi-way and definitely take advantage of people's aggressiveness. Here, I totally messed up. I should have bet out to flop and the turn. I did neither, and I enabled Pocahontas to take down the pot. I just played it super passive. I have a flush draw on the flop, and then I turn an open ender. There's no reason why I shouldn't be betting. Anyway, Rob Nobot opens. I decided to flat here, which is really interesting. What it was I felt like I could play pots for them. I really didn't feel like I had to put myself in spots where it was like, super, super. Let me pause this real quick, guys. Let me pause real quick. I felt like I didn't have to like get into like big coin flips with them. I can play him post flop. Unfortunately, this hand was kind of weird. I did a lot of check calling. I didn't think he had a queen or a flush draw. I really felt like he had just air. And I wanted to see a showdown with my eights. However, when he bets out pretty significant on the river, it really feels like he has it. But at the same time, I felt like, you know what, I'm kind of invested in it. I can definitely, pot out wise call, and I don't have to be right all the time. But in reality, he has a hand here. Interesting enough to note, though, if I raise big pre-flop, we had called. And if he did, it probably might have changed the dynamics on the flop. But let's take a look what happens. Actually folded. Sorry, it was a different hand. There's another hand that I felt like he didn't have it. I don't know. I take that back. That last hand, I think he had. Well, I don't know. It looked bluffy, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I can call off. I should have called off actually, given the odds and so forth. But yeah. He's raising here. We fold. Shortly I get short, I guess. In a sense, not significantly short, but I get short, and I think I get mad. I get mad at myself for being for playing a certain hand pretty bad, and but I make up for it by winning the tournament. Yeah, 6-7-0 in the big raises. I like to re-raise. I think here. Yeah, he decided to call. Yeah, I think that's why I lose a significant portion of chips here. I think. Oh no, I don't. I take it down. So I take that back. I take that down. I think it's a hand versus Pocahontas that I kind of fused some chips. I don't mind that play. Again, my image has been pretty high, and I haven't really re-raised um, in a blind versus blind competition, so my raises are given more credit. Um, but if you notice that once I start doing that, then Rob Nobot starts to re-raise me, and I just have to fold here. 10-3-0. I got a walk, which I'm happy about. Fold my 8-5 off against a button open, limp. So if you look at the chip stats right now, it looks like everybody is pretty decent in terms of stacks. We have Pokemon is kind of short. He has about 15 bigs. Um, um, yeah, here's where I kind of donk off a bunch of chips here. Um, I felt like I had hit a piece, and I felt pretty good. I felt like he had overs, and but unfortunately he had King 6 suited, which crushed me completely. This is the part where I get kind of frustrated at my play there. I mean, I think it was kind of standard, but at the same time, I wasn't happy. I felt like this was my tournament to lose, and I opted to call a three-way, but then Rob Nobot had the idea jams, so I fold. A6 suited, I'm definitely raising. And I'm gonna get fold, which is nice. Here I'm the choice dock, of course. Ace nine off, I get a fold. If it was open by Pocahontas and limp, I'd be shoving that, or at least raising it. King 2 offsuit, I fold. Jack 5, I fold. Here's interesting. Rob Nobot instantly bets, which kind of tellish because he didn't think about what to raise. He just raises automatically, so it kind of almost looks like he's bluffing. So yeah, the timing tell in a sense. So yeah, still in third place now. Got 20 bigs, so I'm not like in any dire strait to shove. I fold my King 4 off. I thought that's an open, but I didn't open that. Here, kind of interesting. Blind versus blind. Rob No Bot's leading out. Uh, they go check, check, turn, and I think Rob No Bot bets out, and then Pocahontas folds. I think. Oh, he calls actually. Woo. Yeah. So that's obvious. I think on that last time we had eights, and then Rob No Bot bet out the turn. River. He had a bluff too. The other H10, I'm shoving. I'm not trying to play out of position. But as you guys can see, I'm still picking up chips. Here it's pretty straightforward. You got people raising, and I'm happy to get out of the way. There's no worries to me. I don't mind letting them take swings at each other. Again, I feel like I have a lot of edge against the players post. So, King 8, I like to open because I haven't opened yet. I don't think as much. I think I'll open one three-way. Get called. I decide to bet half. Get called. And then here it's kind of interesting. I felt like, wow, he called me here. So, I was trying to bet small because I felt like he could be drawing and get paid off. But, likes to fold. Ace-Jack, I shove because he's opening super light. It's just the flow of the game itself. King, I decided to do a small raise, and he left his jam. I snap. Again, like I was saying earlier, he was very aggressive with his pairs, unwilling to lay him down. As evident with the king versus an ace high board, and against the ace high board with here I decided to try by just limping because I was going to call Rob No Bot shove, but he didn't indulge me or oblige me by doing that. Here is standard. I'm just betting out. And 5-4 off. I fold. And it's pretty much standard. King 10 versus Jack 10. This is where we say goodbye to Rob No Bot. And just heads up battle lasts all of 2 hands. I had some issues with the raising. I wanted to raise min, but I messed up. I ended up raising 3x. T-poker shoves, and I have to fold my mighty 9-4 offsuit. Oh no, take it back. I think he shoved the flop here. Or shoved. Well, I think I just check it down now. I forget. It's been a while. Or did I bet here? I fold. I don't know. That's kind of weak. I think I could have called that, but I didn't. I have ace queen here. He shoves, and I'd say, okay, let's gamble here. I snap. We're super deep. In theory, I felt like maybe I didn't have to call him there, but I felt like he could be shoving extremely wide, and I end up calling and getting lucky. So yeah, that's the tournament, guys. I hope it was entertaining at the very least. I don't think you'll get much value instructional out of it. I made a lot of mistakes in my opinion, and but that's poker. You're always learning. If you don't learn from mistakes, and you can never progress. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. It's a focus motion, and hopefully I'll be posting more final table videos and better final table videos in the near future. Alright guys, take it easy and run good. Peace.